Staring at herself in the mirror on the restroom door. Voices in her head that mirror what she's heard before.
Hey my loves, it's your girl Shakima. I'm just stopping in for a quick reading for you guys for Soul Searching Sundays. Yes, that is a thing. It is back. I am hopefully going to be able to stay consistent with this rhythm this time and maybe be able to swim with the tides even. So I'm here to give you guys a quick reading for the week of the 4th of October as far as your angel guidance. So this is your angel answer. There's a question on your heart. There's something that you've been asking God about. There's something you've been speaking to your guides in personal introspection about. There is a particular question that you have on your heart and mind, and I am here to ease your burdens and resolve your question with an answer from the angel deck. To see what it is that my angels would like to let you know as far as what your angels would like you to know about the situation. Okay, my love? So without further ado, I'm going to go and get into it. If you guys like my vibe, definitely be sure to join the tribe. You know how this works. And subscribe and comment down below. That way you can let me know how you've actually been able to utilize the information that I'm providing. Maybe even share your question with us if you feel comfortable enough to put it out there. If you feel like it's something that is personal and private between you and your guides, that's perfectly fine. Just comment down below and let me know whether or not the answer actually aligned with your question. And yeah, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you can be kept in the know of when I do upload these awesome videos for you, my loves. Okay, all of that awesomeness out of the way. Without further ado, let's go and dive into. Right, guys. So hopefully you would have taken the time to pause the video. If you haven't already done so, take the time right now to pause the video, search down into your heart to find the alignment of how you want to put your question across to the guides, to the universe, to God. Find what it is that you're asking for, because sometimes I find that it's the question. I don't always know how to articulate what the question is that I have. So maybe take some time to dig down into your heart center and find the words within your mind space to be able to decide what it is that you want to ask the universe today, God, the divine, your inner strength, your inner spirit, your inner courage, whatever aspect of the external universe and your inner verse that you'd like to ask a question to. Take a minute, think about it, and put it out there. Let your heart speak through you. Okay, my loves? Whilst you do that, I'm going to shuffle the cards so that we can see what it is that the overall guidance is for you guys on this one. Okay? Let's go ahead and have a look for you guys. So, right, Spirit, show me what it is that they need to know as far as the question that they're asking. Okay. It seems as though things have felt like you felt as though you've been navigating against the odds. The stars hadn't aligned. I've been experiencing a lot of those in the past few months of the retrograde season. But also, even for yourself, you may have felt like there were a lot of doors that may have been closed to you, or there were things that you felt like you were really trying as far as your networking and your new circles, and things just didn't necessarily work out in ways that you had hoped. You are navigating, again, against the elements of the unlikely air because it wasn't the right time. Okay, the guys are saying it wasn't the right time then, it's not the right time now. And as you move forward, you'll have to learn to compromise. You'll have to learn what parts of yourself are worth compromising on, what parts of your shadows are worth compromising with. Obviously, we all have our deal breakers in certain situations. We all have our standards that we keep to be able to remind us of our value and our worth. But also, it's a case of making sure that we're not being stubborn, and we're not being hard-headed, and we're not being bullish, and we're not trying to basically be inconsiderate to others or even parts of ourselves as we're navigating through the process of trying to find these answers. So what is the actual answer to that question? the answer to the question is romance. So it's about asking your angels. It's about asking your angels to guide you in terms of how you're navigating through your romantic partnerships, your romantic situations, because there's more information to the situation. There's things that you want as far as your big happy changes that you'd like to see in your romantic partnerships, but there are things that you haven't been willing to compromise on, my love. There are things that you just don't believe. Although you want it, a part of you doesn't believe that you're going to get it, or that you're even worthy of receiving it. And those are some of the things that you're going to have to be navigating through as you are working your way through this week. There is something better for you as you navigate through situations this week. Things will start to improve, but you have to know when to ask for help. You have to know when to be willing to surrender and submit, and remain positive. Remain positive that things are improving, that the situation is actually going to become a testimony for you. You are going to be able to recover. Stay positive that God is working everything in your favor, and He won't stop. And just as well, you shouldn't stop. In the next few weeks, Spirit's going to be asking you to let go so that He can take the wheel, so that she can take the wheel, so that the divine union of masculine and femininity within you can start to come into alignment of the natural flow that is your intuitive guidance. You may have to forgive certain things as you move into this new direction. You may have to forgive certain people. What I am seeing on the cards as well is that in the next few months isn't necessarily the right time for you guys to be able to absolutely be living in the abundance. But is there abundance? Yes, there is abundance. It's up to you to continue to work. It's up to you to forgive along the way, so that you can lighten your load, unburden yourself to finding the peaceful resolutions in situations. And when the universe says no, just trust that that is for your overall best interest, and all you need to do is wait for things to unfold. The right people are always in alignment towards or away from your orbit, as divinely orchestrated. The unlikely circumstances that you navigate through will bring you new opportunities, but first you have to be able to communicate through those situations, and that is the process that will help to prepare you to be ready for what's to come for you a year from now. All you have to do is be assertive. Say yes when you need to say yes. Look for the signs that gives you the comfort in being able to say yes about certain things, and be willing to reconsider certain actions that you thought were right, or certain behaviors that you thought were a proper reflection of who you think that you are. And just know that as you proceed, there's no need to worry. Success is on the cards for you, provided that you're willing to compromise. Perfect timing is at play, which means that this is all at the odds of the universal clock. As above, so below. So even though you want certain things to happen for you, there's a way in which those things must happen for you in order to prepare you to be ready. But as long as you continue to meditate, dictate for the answers, going into yourself, asking for the answers, utilizing your guides, setting goals for them, letting your angels know where you feel as though you need additional support, speaking to God to be able to guide you through as you navigate through all of the challenges within the romantic partnership that you've been trying to overcome. Your question this week has been on romance, and the guides are saying to you, ask your angels. Things aren't going to be hunky-dory a few months from now. You will still be working at things, yes. Over the next few weeks, you'll start to see improvements. Towards a year from now, that is really when you will see a full return on the investment of the work that you're putting in right now. That's where you'll be able to, if you will, gain the rewards of the work that you're putting into place right now. And you'll be able to see that it was all worth it. You'll be able to see why it was all worth it. And you'll actually be able to understand a little bit more about why the choices that you make were so important. and God had to take you on a reconstructive journey so that you can reconsider the way in which you are doing certain things, the ways that you may be misrepresenting yourself. Okay, my loves? And also, your misrepresentation of yourself may also mean that you are misinterpreting that energy or that chi of your partner as well. So do keep that in mind as you're navigating through the energies of this week. Do take note that the angels are open to asking questions. Just be prepared for the answer that you receive. Okay, be prepared in here. Open your heart and be willing to compromise that the answer that you might get is not the answer that you might want to hear, but indeed the answer you might need to hear so that you can continue to grow in the direction towards your intent. Okay, my loves? On that note, I'm going to love you guys and leave it there for you guys. I hope this has been useful. I hope it's been helpful for you guys as you navigate through the romantic climate of this week. On that note, I'm going to love you guys and leave it there for you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know how you guys have actually been able to utilize the information. Give this video a thumbs up if you feel as though it resonated with you, and definitely be sure to join the tribe if you like my vibe, guys. I'd love to have you guys be a part of this collective awakening that is going to be taking place here as time unfolds. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Until then, my loves, namaste. God bless. Take care. Remember, be open to compromise. Mwah.
Things they said to hold her back, they never seem to leave her head and tend to keep her mind at war. All the things they said to hold